those who are participating. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Would you like to begin now?
So it is actually we are late. So as per the plan, I think you can start, Krupa. You can take your time and you can start. And as per the plan, we have a inaugural song program. So
Yes, sir. I think we can begin with the
yeah,
song now.
we can begin with the song, but it is in Hindi, and so the local people, mostly the tribals, and mostly the Rajbongshi community people. So they will perform a song, and with that we'll begin.
It is wonderful to have them, sir. We look forward to it. I'll mute myself and they can begin now.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
আপনি ট্রান্সলেট করে দিন, সবাই তো বলতে পারেন। সবাইকে হ্যাপি নিউ ইয়ার, নমস্কার। जिस जगह में
हिंदी या
जिस जगह में ये आज में
मेरा
चेयरपर्सन, प्रिज्म का चेयरपर्सन जो है, उन्होंने आज का दिन में मादरीहाट प्रिज्म का उत्तरण कैंपस में उपस्थित है। साथ ही आज में एक चीज है, हम लोग दूसरा टाइप से करेंगे सोचे थे, तो आज में 12 जनवरी तो मेरा सर का भी बर्थडे है, तो हम लोग सोचा बोर्नली पेलोजुकी का ओर से ये बर्थडे इधर ही सेलिब्रेट करेंगे। तो फर्स्ट हम लोग सोच लिए हैं, क्योंकि टाइम एडजस्ट करना उनका पाना बहुत मुश्किल है, उनको टाइम हम लोग नहीं पा रहा है, तो इसी सिचुएशन में हम लोग उसको कर देंगे। तो हमको अगर 5 मिनट आप लोग समय दीजिएगा तो मेरे लिए, हम सबों के लिए, पूरा टीम के लिए अच्छा होगा।
So let me translate. So it is today is 12th of January. 12th of January is
কেন
12th of January is Swami Vivekananda ji's birthday, and it is in India it is celebrated as the National Youth Day. So they preferred that it is my birthday also, and that is why I am just इसको शर्मिंदा कहते हैं। मैं बहुत शर्मिंदा हूँ कि भगवानदा भी है, तपस्दा भी है, सब लोगों के सामने। ये तो संजय दा है। हाँ,
नहीं, ये मौका सब साल में नहीं मिलता है। जिस साल मिलता है उस साल करते हैं, इस साल मिला बोल के कर रहे हैं। इस साल सब समय तो अवेलेबल नहीं होते हैं सर।
तो अभी गाना शुरू कर दो। ठीक है,
का गाना गाया क्या?
अच्छा, हाँ गाना गाएंगे।
गाना आप लोग भी साथ में इसका
हैप्पी बर्थडे का गाना से शुरू होना तो चाहिए ना?
हाँ चाहिए। और बंगाली ट्रेडिशनल रखा पायेश।
Let's begin with the birthday of Dr. Day.
Yeah.
With the happy birthday song. Yes, Nita, start from the back.
अच्छा, ये जो गाना सुनेंगे ये ट्राइबल लैंग्वेज सादरी में है, हैप्पी बर्थडे का ही गाना। तो उसको हम लोग दर्शा रहे हैं, क्योंकि छोटा मोटा करके तैयार किया। ठीक है, प्रोजेक्टर चल ना।
ठीक है।
ए दादा रे तोर जन्मदिन में तोके कहले हैप्पी बर्थडे, हाय रे तोके कहले हैप्पी बर्थडे। ए दादा रे तोर जन्मदिन में तोके कहले हैप्पी बर्थडे, हाय रे तोके कहले हैप्पी बर्थडे। कांग्रेचुलेशन हमें कहिला, दिल के अरमान हमें तोके देविला। कांग्रेचुलेशन हमें कहिला, दिल के अरमान हमें तोके देविला। ए दादा रे तोर जन्मदिन में तोके कहले हैप्पी बर्थडे, हाय रे तोके कहले हैप्पी बर्थडे। बगिया कर फूल संगे हमें खिलीला, भौरा संगे संगे हमें गवीला बगिया कर फूल संगे हमें खिलीला भौरा कर संगे संगे हमें गवीला ए दादा रे तोर जन्मदिन में तोके कहले हैप्पी बर्थडे हाय रे तोके कहले हैप्पी बर्थडे
Thank you, सबको.
Happy birthday, Dr. Aniruddha Dey.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Have a great year ahead.
Thank you.
Dada, happy birthday.
Thank you, thank you. अच्छा, अभी हम लोगों का जो प्लान था, जो कृपा लक्ष्मी जी.
Yes, sir. Can you give me a minute to wish you a very, very, very happy birthday, sir? And it is an honor. It is a huge privilege for us to celebrate it today with you, especially with the community celebrating you. They are like enjoying what they are doing. It is very happy to see them. On behalf of the network, on behalf of everybody present here, on behalf of Team Sphere India, I would like to wish you a very, very happy birthday, sir. And we are very happy to begin this year with you, especially you as our vice chairperson and guiding us through this a huge collaborative thing that we are doing for 19 months. We are very happy to have you here. I am very small in age and I don't have the right, I am not the right person to wish you, and I would rather like to get your blessings on this day. And I think moving forward, this is just the beginning and we would like to do more of such initiatives with you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Krupa. It is actually, it is not to feel small because it's an occasion where mainly the collaborative action, what we are actually this advancing climate action community resilience and knowledge collaboration. So this is something which we need to we need to proceed further with this, and I am requesting you. I am here to bless everyone who are junior to me. I am here to support everyone who are either junior or senior, but taking good initiatives ethically for the community development works. So don't worry. Now I would like you to start this thing, because it is the time for us to introduce the knowledge domain aspect, as well as the sharing the whole concept note. Like in the national seminar or international seminars, we do some keynote address kind of a thing. So you set the tone, because you are let me introduce Krupalakshmi Muralidharan. She is the actually from Sphere India Academy, if you see. So she is the person who has actually worked very hard, and before her also there are some people, and we have been working likewise with Sphere India Academy. And Krupa Lakshmi will she has prepared the concept note and she knows the agenda, and I would request Krupa Lakshmi this thing Muralidharan to please share whatever you have done. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. And I would like to share my screen and yes, sir. Can you tell me if my screen is visible? If the concept note is visible?
It is, yeah, your screen is visible, and you please finish it in 15 minutes.
Sure, sir. I'll do that. Yes. Yes, thank you so much, and hi to everyone present here. I am Kripa Lakshmi. I work as a program associate with Sphere India, and I take care of the Sphere India Academy now, and I also take care of the advocacy communications of Sphere India. And I would like to introduce you all. It is a great pleasure to have you all for this very important inaugural session. And this inaugural session is on our monthly webinar series that we are planning for the next 19 months on advancing climate action, community resilience, and knowledge collaboration in Asia Pacific. It is a long-term multi-stakeholder knowledge initiative led by Aniruddha sir and CARN-AP, and in collaboration with Sphere India Academy and Sphere India. So I'll give you a small introduction of Sphere India. Sphere India was launched on in April 2020. It is a collaborative initiative we had with the WHO, UNICEF, and a couple of other organizations. It was initially built for the capacity building initiative, and the mission is to enable humanitarian aid and frontline workers across India on various roles and a lot of skills. And we have conducted a range of technical sessions. We have conducted online and offline trainings, training of trainers, and a lot of capacity building activities, and a lot of consultation has been carried out. And in this platform, we have made use, and we have created this collaborative initiative with Aniruddha sir's guidance. And so this will be jointly organized by various organizations. So we have CARN-AP, PRISM, we have CANSA, we have Blue Community, we have Forest. Forest is Former Scouts Environmental Sustainability Team. We have AAH, and we have BARCIK, we have Universal EHS Global, Prayukti International Pvt Limited, Naireeta Services Pvt Limited in the name of Bungru now, and Youth Enclave. So we have joined together with a huge range of network to put this together. And so this collective represents a rich blend of scientific expertise, policy engagement, community practice, youth leadership, and environmental advocacy and innovation across the Asia Pacific region. So I'll give you a small introduction of why this was put together. So we have been seeing that Asia Pacific region specifically has been witnessing a lot of climate impacts that are increasingly complex, interconnected, and systemic in nature. There is a lot of multi-hazard vulnerabilities going on, and there is extreme weather events, and it is leading slow onset climatic shifts and climate exacerbated risk. And it is creating a cascading effect, like I said, multi-hazard vulnerabilities, and the vulnerabilities we see across livelihood, ecosystem, and people are getting affected economically, geographically, everything. So when you look at the global frameworks like the Sendai framework, Paris Agreement, and the SDGs, they have provided guiding principles. But the real challenge lies in translating these commitments into locally grounded, people-centered, and action-oriented solutions that are inclusive, and it is community-friendly. So against this context, we have put together a 19-month series webinar commencing today actually. So we have planned to commence it this month with one session planned for this month. And it has been conceptualized as a regional knowledge collaboration platform that brings together science, policy, practice, and community wisdom. So this will be hosted on a monthly basis. The series will aim to strengthen dialogue, learning, and collaboration among researchers, practitioners, civil society organizations, government stakeholders, frontline workers, youth, and especially the community leaders. So these are the collaborators, and let me show you the objectives and outcomes. So over the course of 19 months, the webinar will explore a diverse and carefully curated range of thematic areas. The session will begin by addressing unrecognized yet highly impact climate exacerbated risk, such as snake bite as a disaster risk, which will be the session for this month. I think the 19-month series has been, you can see it. So this month we have a session on snake bites as a disaster risk. And apart from that, we have inclusion, and then the growing impact of lightning preparedness and electrical safety under changing climate condition. Scientific themes such as atmospheric cloud, climate system, and data availability will be help ground discussion on evidence-based learning. And other sessions we are planning to focus on conceptual clarity and applied practice, including the distinction and linkage between climate change adaptation, climate resilience, role of resilient behavior, and climate and disaster risk triggers. And in urban context will be examined through a discussion on urban climate resilience, waste management, and water governance, recognizing the unique vulnerabilities of rapidly growing cities. like commodification of nature, water. And we have, like, when we talk about water, we are touching upon SDG 6 specifically as a cross-cutting concern with sessions on safe drinking water. Plastic and water waste is also a part of it, which will be in October, like later this year. And apart from that, we have like knowledge system will be critically examined through discussions on gray literature, IPCC process, and the usability of climate data and for decision making. When we talk about data and like whatever is happening around, we touch upon the AI. So looking ahead, the webinar will also explore future-oriented solutions and innovations, including AI and digital climate solutions, impact economy approaches, and strategies for scaling innovation with a gender-centric lens. The later sessions will reflect on progress towards SDGs, community resource management practices, and evolving role of technology, youth leadership. Give me a second. And partnerships in shaping resilient development pathways. Across all sessions, the series will be guided by strong cross-cutting thematic lenses, placing people and community at the center, advancing localization, community ownership, and promoting bottom-up resilience building that values indigenous knowledge, local innovation, and social impact. Through this initiative, we aim to build a shared regional knowledge repository, strengthen the cross-cutting themes that we are talking about, and committing to advanced, inclusive, equitable, and transformative climate action across the Asia Pacific region. So we warmly invite all partners, participants, and stakeholders to engage actively in this collective journey over the next 19 months as we work together. And I think this, with the song being played and me introducing all this to the audience, I think we can officially mark the beginning of the 19-month series starting this month. I am very glad to have everyone here. We have our partners and collaborators with us today. I would like for Aniruddha sir to take over and go ahead with our plan of introducing all these people one by one, and they can give a couple of lines on them. And later on, we have a discussion session also. If you have any queries or any inputs that you would want to give, we can discuss it in the end. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Krupa. Thanks for completing within the time frame and stipulated time. I mean, and now I am requesting Dr. Bhanu, the chairperson of Sphere India, to please share his views in 6 minutes time.
Thank you, Dada. Thank you so much for giving me opportunity to talk about it. I really admire your courage and the effort you are doing very widely in the world, Asia Pacific region especially. So, with all respected delegates and people, researchers, village people, everybody, I mean, today is your birthday, so that's highly inspiring for us that you are sitting in a village and then talking to us. Maybe I am in a remote area, so I may not be able to keep my this video on, but as long as it is not disturbing me, we'll go on. Good afternoon, everybody. And it's an honor for me to talk about this association, the Asia Pacific region activity, and the entire effort of this PRISM and Sphere India, Sphere Academy, all this. That we are talking on a subject which is very important for us today. And see, this area, Asia Pacific region, is nearly 60% of world's population. So for such a big population, and there is extraordinary diversity in this area, the cultural diversity, ecosystem diversity, economic diversity, and the knowledge systems. So that is making very important. And as far as vulnerability is concerned, I mean, rising temperature, heat wave, floods, and cyclones, all these things, food insecurity, water stress, and health challenges. These are very important, and these are very of great value for us in this area. So I think now climate change, we were thinking that it is going to be something in future, something will happen. Now it is lived reality, where farmers are seeing that crops are not coming up properly, the rains are not there in time. Sometimes when you need some moisture, there is a high extreme vulnerability, extreme weather conditions are seen. May it be flood, may it be. Recently, we had huge waterfall within no time. So all that disturbs uh, because there is no certainty when will it rain, when will it not rain. So these issues, especially in coastal area, in islands, and in other communities, it makes us very vulnerable. And when we see climate change as a issue, I think earlier we were discussing it's a carbon problem, it's a policy problem, it's a technology kind of thing. But now we need to understand it's not those hypothetical situation. Now it is because we are seeing reality. The farmers are seeing problem. The school is not able to. I mean, when there is a flood, how children will go? It's issue of people. It's issue of small community and huts. And heat and cold, I mean, it's so going so extreme and unpredictable. It has become no a kind of thing which is sometimes appears that it is unmanageable. Similarly, the disease-wise, we don't know when which disease is going to spread where. Uh, So all these things making us so vulnerable. Now, people talk of community resilience. The community resilience is not something which is not previously we were talking that it's a bouncing back. When we bounce back something, it's going to be a resilience kind of effort. It makes us resilient. But now it is bouncing forward. We have to think that how we can bounce forward and not backward, so that we manage our dignity, we manage our preparedness, we continue with positive environment and hope. Because people become so negative about no, nothing can happen, nothing can be done about these things. Here, resilience is now it's a social, it's economic, it's psychological. So that's how we need to understand that how can we face, uh, resist, and then come back in the normal situation without, I mean, much external effort. As far as knowledge is concerned, I think the collaboration of knowledge is again very important thing, and it's the most powerful tool also. It's the most powerful tool also, which needs to be between scientific researchers and climate model researchers. Indigenous and traditional ecological knowledge also is very important, because traditional knowledge and indigenous knowledge that makes people more strengthened. Grassroots innovation and this youth creativity, digital tool, all these things are very important. And this policy insights and institutional learning, these need to be shared. These need to be shared because and AP, this CARN is doing it very nicely. CARN is doing very nicely that how these things can be taken. But in spite of all this, our challenges are uh, too many, because local people who have to suffer, they are not having the proper knowledge also. And if at all there is some knowledge, because many places abundance of knowledge is there, it's all fragmented. So fragmented knowledge is not going to help us. So we need to understand that how this fragmentation can be clubbed together, it can be synergized, and uh, we must break the silos, because when there are silos, we keep talking and doing things in our compartment. And when we do things in our compartment, probably it helps none. And the bridging the global science and local wisdom. How global science and local wisdom can be bridged? How to enable South-South and community-to-community collaboration and learning? We move from knowledge mostly the ideas are kept there in files and reports, but knowledge is not going to be properly in action. So unless for sustainability, we need to understand that how this knowledge can go into sustainable action. Then only we will be able to convert these things into proper, you can say, resource, proper things. And at the same time, what I am feeling, how these communities are can become they're not just victim. Communities are not just victim. They have got abundance of knowledge. They have got sufferings. They have learned from sufferings. So that action, that power need to be circulated, need to be widely accessible, and multiple these countries, multiple the documents which is coming up, research work which is coming up, the context, multiple contexts which is being set up. I mean, these things need to be spread properly, need to be discussed properly. Lessons learned need to be there, and then expertise, whatever is available, need to be shared. And I think CRN is doing it very nicely. People-centered climate action, knowledge with humility, and collaboration with continuity. These are very powerful things which need to be, in this complex and most crisis condition can be solved very easily. So I think I did not take much time because not many people I have seen are able to speak. So a step forward from my perspective, from my understanding, is that there should be definitely a climate resilient environment, socially just environment, knowledge connected people, knowledge connected environment, and deeply rooted in the community strength. I think we need to move forward under your leadership, Anuruddha. And with these words, I conclude. Thank you so much for giving me time and very nicely prepared. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Bhanu. I'm not elaborating what you have said, but the thing is that actually I was kept mum. I was not watching the clock because lots of issues we need to learn from people like you, those who have practical experience, in-field experience, in-situ experiences. And
Thank you,
now
sir.
I am
Thank you.
now I am coming to actually in this inaugural session we have planned for that is not on a specific topic for the knowledge domain, why it is why the knowledge domain is important, why it should be created, and what role we should play. So on all these things, so now I am requesting another collaborator who is actually the co-convener and co-chairperson of Climate Action Research Network Asia Pacific, Dr. Professor Dr. Sheikh Tawhidul Islam, who is from China. And I'm requesting Professor Sheikh Tawhidul Islam, Tawhid Bhai, to please share your views. Yeah, please.
Thank you, Dr. Aniruddha, and happy birthday to you, first of all. Since I'm from China, I am keeping my video off because of the internet issue. I think if it is off, then there will be less chance of disruptions and other things. So good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for inviting me to the inaugural session of the 19-month monthly webinar series on, it is titled as Advancing Climate Action, Community Resilience and Knowledge Collaboration in Asia and the Pacific. I have gone through the titles of the topics and also the names of the resource persons who will deliver lectures in this series. And this series, the topics mainly focus on physical systems and processes involving fluvial, hydrological, and climatological processes, as well as edaphic functions and processes, as I have seen. This focus helps us better understand the characteristics, patterns, changes, and perturbations, which in turn enable us to understand impact conditions such as climate change, and it is written that lightning related problems on communities and on socioeconomic systems and processes. Such understanding helps us identify actions we can take, such as adapting to climate change, developing climate resilience, and using data effectively in these contexts. I strongly believe that the selected 19 topics will be highly useful for course participants in the upcoming days to explore these issues in depth and at the same time to address and mitigate the challenges. I would like to take this opportunity to share some of my thoughts and personal experiences that align with the scope of this webinar series. I assume that most of the participants are young, and about 3 decades ago, I was at your age, in my 30s. I remember that provisions and resources were extremely limited during our time compared to the present. Most probably, we are the last generation who started learning by writing on palm leaves, long palm leaves, and locally available sticks using black ink made of crushed coal, then later adopted fountain pens, and now using AI tools. You, the new generation, are already working with a wide range of AI tools and GPTs to solve your problems. The limited opportunities during our time were beneficial in one sense because we had to learn everything manually to solve our problems. Now there are plenty of avenues available to you. You no longer need to spend much time on process parts of a problem and can focus more on providing solutions. Your time is better in the sense that you can achieve much more than we could with the help of technology. However, the challenge today is to find the minute specific piece of data while remaining in the vast section of information available on the internet. For example, I could just ask you how many of you know about the process of tidal fluctuations in the coastal areas under lunar influence during the sidereal lunar month, which takes 27.3 days to complete one rotation around the Earth, and also the synodic lunar month, which takes 29.5 days. If we further consider the influence of different solar and lunar eclipses, like full eclipse, partial, or this kind of conditions, the situations will be more complicated. This particular process is locally known as GON in the coastal parts of Bangladesh, and also I believe that it is also the same in the coastal parts of India. These processes determine fish availability in the coastal areas and influence the degree of impact of cyclonic disturbances. And I'm sure that many of us are not familiar with these processes, even though they are critically important for understanding community exposure to hazards, degrees of vulnerability, and in aggregate, the risk environment of communities living in climate change-induced or disaster hotspots. Yet our traditional ponjikas, small booklets, ponjikas, still contain much of this useful information, which many of us today cannot easily read, interpret, or use for decision making. In our time, we lived under such conditions and therefore gained expensive ground level experience. We read daily newspapers to understand ongoing processes along with historical routes, basically. We followed world politics to understand the specific interests of countries, multilateral agencies, NGOs, and also the shared interests of global common good. In a similar way, even in a much better and more advanced way, you need to understand thematic problems across science, technology, and applications, health, education, and the environment, as well as networks and partnerships. You also need to understand global policy and institutional frameworks and identify your niche within the broader problem spectrum. This includes knowledge of the history of environmental policy development process, like the development of the IPCC, UNFCCC, CBD, Convention on Biological Diversity, so many different policy development processes you need to know. Global development policies such as SDGs, the climate change and disaster impact management policies like Hugo framework of action, or currently we have in hand the sending framework on disaster risk reduction, SFDRR. You also need to understand how freely available Earth observation data, that means the satellite data, can support humanitarian needs and resilient policy making. You need to know all this because we are currently living in a dangerous world where no one will come to solve your problems for you. Contemporary
Tohid bhai,
global
sorry to
problems.
interrupt. Tohid bhai, sorry to interrupt. You have only 2 minutes left.
Yeah, okay. Contemporary global problems are interconnected politically, methodologically, and financially. At present, more than 50 wars and conflicts are taking place across more than 90 countries and territories. And many of these conflicts are rooted in historical grievances or in the exploitation of weaker groups by more powerful ones. So in such a condition, I would like to finally say that the world is moving from globalization towards segregated economies that we may call deglobalization, or perhaps more accurately, localization. Under such conditions, understanding and addressing your or our own problems independently becomes the key to staying safe, resilient, and prepared. This is true for you, and this is true for me as well. I hope this webinar series will help all of us move in this direction. Thank you. Thank you, Naireeta. Thank you, Dr. Vanumal, and all who are here now today. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Tohid bhai. Now I am requesting Dr. Saptaruthi Dev, who is a young professional, and he lives in Italy, and he is actually groomed in Green Scouts, and he will speak for that. So how we have prepared him and his counterparts, his fellows, companions, like this. So please, Saptaruthi.
Thank you. I hope you can hear me. So, hello everyone. I'm Saptarthi, and I'm primarily from the former Scout Environmental Team, Sustainability Environmental Team, and we originated from the Green Scout camp. So we were a bunch of early teenagers, or let's say school kids, who were like, it was probably our first exposure to environmental awareness, and mainly, I mean, the version I attended was mainly focused on human environment animal interaction, focused on snake bites, and how we interact. And that was probably one of the key, let's say, one of the key modules of how we can starting interaction between the community, because kids are the one who are, I mean, we were the younger people who were really interested to get the knowledge and then move forward, and still we think about it, and that seed is still in us. So I think the main goal of this, what I see, the main goal from this series of workshop could be, first of all, of course, the youth engagement, and mainly the crosstalk, because the problems are there from various domains, and there are solutions also at many levels. But I think the crosstalk is somewhere where we are missing out, because researchers, on-field professionals, and the primary consumers, or let's say farmers, or everyone who are the main victims of this climate change related first victims of this kind of effects, and there is a huge gap of knowledge between every layer. So from our this initiative, I'm really hopeful that we can initiate more discussions and more cross-talk, cross-domain discussions, so that some knowledge which can be translated to a different field can be really picked up there. Because, for example, I am from agricultural background, and I'm sure there are um, many solutions out there which are not really from agriculture but which can be used in agriculture, and a place like this could really be useful. And yeah, so I think knowing others problems and the solutions people are using can really, the crosstalk should really benefit everyone. And of course, as the youth, since we are now going to face this problem in our next few decades, we have to really translate the knowledge from our seniors and continue it forward with whatever we are experiencing. So yeah, with this, I really hope that we have a good experience of this webinar series, and I'm sure there will be more interaction and crosstalk between different domains. Yeah, and thank you.
Thank you, Saptarati. Thank you for the small but crisp, very crisp speech. You have finished on time, and what you have said, the you are representing the younger generation, so that is more important, because in this we need to show respect. We need to take the what the younger generation they have been facing, they have been
Yeah,
seeing, they have been experiencing, so that we need to experience the elder ones. And
yeah,
and gradually, uh, in coordination, we can uh, actually develop solutions. So now I am calling Miss Angel from Nairobi. She's from Kenya. Miss Angel, she is representing Youth Conclave. So Miss Angel, please. Hello. I think Miss Angel could not join, so maybe there are some issues, internet issues, and all. So I am now requesting Miss Sanjukta Moitro, another collaborator, which is Universal EHS, and on behalf of Universal EHS, Miss Sanjukta Moitro, she will speak something for all of us. Thank you.
Sir, my camera is. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, 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 we can.
My camera is not working. I don't know why, sir. So can I
No problem.
speak?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Please, please.
So a very good afternoon to everybody. So it's been an honor listening to all the delegates here, and I take the privilege of being a representative of Universal EHS. EHS stands for Environment, Health and Safety. It is an online community. Unlike what you are doing in the fields, we do it online. We, with the help of our professionals who are experts from various fields, we get together, and this is like a knowledge sharing online platform that we have. With regards to, we discuss various issues. We have doctors, we have engineers, we have educators in our group. We regularly post a lot of information, and if any of the members or any community faces any problems, we get an opportunity of solving them through informative messages. It can be with regards to health risks, any climate change issues. It includes snake bites as well. We have a good number of herpetologists in our groups. There are fire safety measures that are discussed. We talk about dog bites as well, and also the loss of biodiversity, and a lot of other related things we discuss in this group. And it has proved very, very beneficial for the last 6 years. This group, I take the privilege of taking the pride in completing 6 years. And we have been regularly addressing issues with regards to environment, health, and safety. And we would really, it's an opportunity given by Dr. Dey to us so that we could collaborate with you and share our knowledge as well. Whenever you require, our members will always be there to assist you in every possible way. And we would also request your other members to join us. You can have our contact numbers from Dr. Dey and contact us so that we can help each other. Like the previous speakers have already said, that we have to take it forward, we have to take the legacy forward and keep on translating it to something that can really save humanity from distress. That is why we are here for. And I would request everybody to stay connected, because the community, when the community is powerful, it can really help everyone, and we can benefit from each other. That is what I can say, sir. Thank you so much, and I wish you a very happy birthday. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Sanjukta ma'am. It is actually this collaboration you have touched upon, that is very important, because in today's world, no individual, not a single organization can do a lot. So can change the world, can do something what is needed. So we need collaboration, and this collaborative effort, like on 30th of January we are going to organize this thing, something on snake bites issue. So for that, EHS is our collaborative partner, and EHS will take it up, so that our idea is that so whether we all together can work in collaboration to do some advocacy thing. Like in 2015 in India, one state, so it is Odisha, so they have included snake bites in Disaster Management Act. And in 2020, last year 2024 I believe, in 2024 or 2023, in there is another state, UP, they have done that same thing, and it is needed for all of us. I am requesting Dr. Bhanu also as the chairperson of Sphere India, and I am requesting all of us, those who are present. So please jump into it, so that we can do some advocacy works, and we can listen to what is there, uh, what the EHS is, the way they are taking the initiative. Now I am requesting Mr. Roland Brunner from Blue Community. So Roland, please.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for having me here, and thank you for everybody who contributed to put this amazing program together. That's amazing what you plan to do in the next 19 months. So looking forward to that. Let me very briefly introduce the Blue Community Network to you all. We call Earth the blue planet because of the abundance of water we have on this planet. Water that is the basis of life, all the life that we know on this planet. But the climate crisis is to a big extent also, most of all, a water crisis. We see floods, we see droughts, we see polluted water. So the source of our very life is in a big crisis. The Blue Community is not an organization. The Blue Community is a network. It brings together big cities, from Berlin to Paris to Las Vegas and other cities, but also small municipalities. It brings together universities and schools, trade unions, faith-based organizations, NGOs, a very wide range of organizations and institutions, all together defending the human rights to water and sanitation, campaigning for access to water and sanitation for all and everywhere, campaigning for good quality of public service water against privatization and commodification of water, against all these companies trying to put our water into their bottles and selling it back to us all. So that's what the Blue Community stands for. And during the 19 months coming, we will present some more insight into different aspects of water as an important part of the climate crisis, but also an important issue to address if you want to get out of this climate crisis and to save this planet and its future. I will drop my contact and our website in the chat. So if ever you want to have a look at it, feel free to do so. If you have any questions before our next meeting here online, I will be glad to respond. And I hope, as our network is still pretty young and fresh in Asia, that much more cities and universities and organizations will join this global network and become part of this Blue community. Thank you so much again for having me, and looking forward to our next meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Roland. It is actually, I am privileged to have you on board. When we thought of different sessions, so it is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, like the priority wise, this started coming, and people said that water should be an issue. So accordingly, water issues have actually in the was prioritized, and then I thought that it is Roland who can speak on behalf of Blue community and on the water issues, and who will take us, who will take the lead actually. So based on that, I spoke to Roland, and he immediately said, yes, I am in, and accordingly all these things were done. So now it is actually it is time for just closing the session. Before that, I would request Bhagavanda to say a few words, if possible. Bhagavanda, you are here.
Yes, I'm here. Thank you so much. I was very delighted to listen to many experts from different parts of the world. I'll just take, since under 1 minute only, time is very precious. Once again, happy birthday.
Thank you.
And pray for the best of the health, to expand, to be more resilient, to make the world resilient, Anindya, and expand resilient network collaboration for which you are known. That's a great thing for climate resilient, any kind of development. I will speak in Bengali, few sentences. Pardon me for those who do not understand Bengali, because Bengali are here. যারা শুনছেন মাদারিহাট থেকে সবাইকে সম্বর্ধনা, বিশেষ করে আজকে এমন একটা জন্মদিন, বিবেকানন্দ জন্মদিন থেকে নিয়ে অনিরুদ্ধ জন্মদিন, দুজনেরই একটা মাপকাঠি, একটা দিশা আছে, স্মরণীয়। গ্রেট অনিরুদ্ধ। এই যে আলোচনা হচ্ছিল, আমি ছোট করে যদি বাংলায় জিজ্ঞেস করি যে এইখানে ক্লাইমেট অ্যাকশন, জলবায়ু নিয়ে কিছু কথা, রেজিলিয়েন্ট মানে কিভাবে আমরা ক্লাইমেটে যা কুপ্রভাব হচ্ছে সেখান থেকে নিজেকে কিভাবে সামাল দেব, ধরে রাখবো, ক্ষতি হলে দাঁড়াবো। তো আপনারা যে কাজগুলো করছেন সেখান থেকে খুব ভালো হয় যে ছোট্ট ছোট্ট কথা যে অনেকগুলো এক্সপার্টরা বললেন, আপনাদের ওইখান থেকে মাদারিহাট থেকে ছোট ছোট ঘটনা যে ক্লাইমেটে কুপ্রভাবের জন্য আমাদের কি ক্ষতি হচ্ছিল? ক্ষতির কথা অনেকেই বলেছে। মাদারিহাট থেকে এইবার নেক্সট টাইম শুনবো এই ক্ষতি যে হচ্ছে তা আমরা কি উদ্যোগ নিয়ে দেখাচ্ছি, সেটা শুনতে ভালো লাগবে, সেটা শেখার বিষয় হবে। তো আমার শুভকামনা যে নেক্সট টাইম we like to know. I just told my friends of Madarihat in Bengali that you have been listening from the expert, the challenges. We'd like to know from them next time what are the small or big initiative they have taken to prevent, to protect against climate disaster. This is one. একটা কথা কি করেছেন, আর একটা কথা, one more point. Often we talk of resilient. How do we measure resilient? এই যে মাদারিহাটে আপনি বলবেন যে আমরা অনেক কিছু করেছি, রেজিলিয়েন্ট মানে নিজেকে সামাল দেওয়া। তা আমি যে জিজ্ঞেস করি আগে কি ছিল আর কতটা করেছেন, তাহলে আমরা বুঝতে পারবো কতটা রেজিলিয়েন্ট। তো কতটা কি করে বুঝবেন? যদি মাপকাঠি থাকে। কতটা তো কিলোমিটারে হবে না, না ওজন করে হবে না রেজিলিয়েন্টে, তাই না? তাহলে কি দিয়ে ওজন করা হবে, কি দিয়ে মাপকাঠি হবে? তাহলে আপনারা একটু আলোচনা করবেন যে আগে থেকে কিছু ভালো প্রকৃতিতে করেছেন, কি করে বিশ্বকে বোঝাবেন, আসুন মাপুন, দেখুন যে কতটা পরিবর্তন হয়েছে, এই যে কতটা, how much change has been brought out of our local effort, which local people can measure, demonstrate and take pride. গর্ব হবে আমরা করে দেখিয়েছি। So this is my best wishes. खूब भालो लागलो। एखाने देखी बलिया से भी कुछ लोग हैं, हमारी शुभकामनाएं। बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है उत्तर प्रदेश बलिया से। ये एक प्रयास है कैसे क्लाइमेट में हम लोग अपने आप को खड़ा करेंगे, प्रकृति से जूझ करके करेंगे, और जो कुछ अच्छा काम बलिया में भी हो रहा है अगली बार आप लोग करेंगे, मुझे बड़ी खुशी होगी। অনেক ধন্যবাদ। খুব ভালো লাগলো অনিরুদ্ধ, ভীষণ ভালো লাগলো। সবাইকে সম্বর্ধনা।
Thank you, Bhagavanda. We are already close to 1 hour, so now we need to close the session. First thing is that I would love to rather say convey my regards to my seniors, my elders, convey my best wishes to my juniors on this auspicious occasion. And it was just a coincidence because this Krupa Lakshmi, she said that sir, on 13th I will be on 14th, from 14th I will be on leave. So that is why I said that okay, instead of 13th you can prepone it, so it can be on 12th. So 12th of January, that way it is a coincidence. Okay, fine. And the place, I fully agree with what Bhagavan has said, that you need to have some indicators so that you can measure that what, so that there are two things, two areas Bhagavan has said. One is that if there are problems, there should be solutions, and that solutions, if those solutions are rocket sciences, based on rocket sciences, that those are not the solutions always, because for maintenance, for operation, for ownership, so nothing will take place, because everything, for each and everything, people will depend on the government, all the or the agency which are providing. So this is one thing, that is, if there is a problem, there will be solutions. And uh, now I would like to close from this place. So this is Madarihat, this is Uttaran campus, and we would like to invite all of you to come over here. So you will get to stay here. There are accommodations. So seven couples can be accommodated here. And whatever water we are drawing, so we do not take a single drop of groundwater. So everything is through rainwater harvesting, and we do not say theoretical things, we are practically doing. So you can experience that how we are actually doing the rainwater harvesting thing, and what are the different measures. So we are inviting you all to come over to this place, please.
Thank you so much, sir. If there is any questions or any inputs from the audience, I think we can open it to them. If anybody else would like to give us your inputs or your feedback, your suggestions, anything is welcome. There are a lot of birthday wishes to you in the chat box, sir.
Yeah, I have seen one important thing. I have seen that Azhar Ali, she's Azhar Ali Nav Bharatiya Nari Vikas Samiti UP Balia. So she has given her this thing.
It may
Biplab
be
Pal,
he, I believe.
yeah, Biplab Pal has given.
नाम से लग रहा है अजहर अली, तो पुरुष होंगे, है ना? जरा
हाँ,
बताएंगे
पुरुष
अपने
होंगे।
बारे में।
हो सकता है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन नारी विकास समिति ये पुरुष ही है।
हाँ हाँ हाँ,
तो
बताएंगे जरा बलिया वाले।
One Pradeep Penya has asked, how can I be part of this online group so that I will also gain updated knowledge? I think this question was directed to EHS, and there is a contact detail also dropped below that. A reply has been given. I think that has been addressed. And
yes,
community
Sanjay has
also-
already written that how one can become a member. And from Blue Community, Roland has already given the contact details, and from BARCIK, Jahangir Ali has written. So if there is anything you need to, so my contact number I am giving. So this is. So this is my contact number and my name, and if anybody is interested, so you can contact me, and I will definitely put it to the right place.
Thank you so much for that detail, sir. Thank you. Yes, and I would like to take this moment to officially and very prior invite all of the people present here to join us for our first session on snakebite, which will happen on the 30th of January. The official invites will be sent, but I would like to take this moment to invite you all.
Yeah.
Sir's email ID has also been dropped. You can contact him if you have any queries.
Yeah. Aniruddha,
Okay.
this nice deliberation of Bhagwanda has given. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, Professor Panda. Sir, namaskar.
Yeah.
Namaskar.
Namaskar. Now, what I say is that there is no standard measuring item of resilience. Every local area has its own unique features. So you cannot standardize any, say, resilience scale. The scale has to be developed from within the community where it is being experienced. That is what I'd like to add.
Yeah, you are talking about, sir, contextualization.
Yeah,
So
contextualization.
that is there, but okay, from because people are not contextualizing every time. So give their examples what they have been doing. So we'll take it, and then we can see the geospatial map and all these things, so we can see that whether it has been standardized or not.
Yeah,
And one more thing, one more important, Prema, if there is no standard measure for resilience, then it is the challenge of this network to develop it. Yeah, that is why the network is there. If something is not there and it is required, if it is important, but it is not there, so why we are here? We have to try and develop it.
Yeah, true.
So we have to identify, as what Bhavan has said, that we have to identify those for certain issues, like as I said, that rainwater harvesting. So rainwater harvesting, and in 3.5 acres of land, we are not extracting a single drop of groundwater. So that is one standard. So that way we can segregate, and what can be segregated and what cannot be, and what can be measured and what cannot be. So that way we can
Yeah,
make it.
locally available materials can be used.
Yeah.
And say if you go for a standardization, obviously, if you go for one standardization, it automatically de-standardizes others, right? So there is a devaluation of the people's knowledge in resilience. That is why I say, when you go for contextualizing, there will be a huge number of contextual features that will
That is
come.
true.
We need to search for commonality of that.
Yeah.
And those commonality must be affordable by the community itself. Then we can think of what could be the acceptable resilience scale, and from that we can go for measurements.
So the affordability and at the same time accessibility. These
Yeah.
two are very important things, because
true.
always making things available doesn't mean that
Doesn't allow people to have accessibility. Yeah. True.
So okay, you have raised a very nice question, and Bhavanda also answered that we need to have some, or take some initiative. So this is not the right time. We'll do that later on.
Okay.
And today we are just completing the session, and from 30th January, so every month it will be on 20th. So 20th
Good.
February, 20th March, every month, that is a fixed date. So
and time
is from 3 to 4:30. So
okay, good.
it is the time, and every time it is from that, and only for the first session, that will be on 30th of January.
Okay.
And that is for snake bites issue. And we need to learn from you also, sir, that how Odisha as a state could make that snake bite thing in the disaster list.
Yeah.
We could not do. In Odisha made it in 2015, and in 2026 also we could not do that.
Okay. I'll see that if possible.
It is important.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So, Krupa, you can just close it by sharing some valedictory.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. All the best.
Okay.
All the best.
Namaste.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for bringing the community also with us, sir. Sitting in different parts of the country, and the world actually, we were feeling like we were a part of your birthday celebration today, which is an honor. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to the ladies that carried out the celebration so gracefully. The very, very, very a huge thanks to all the people that were present, and the experts that were here, and the seniors that were giving us their inputs and their feedback and everything. It was thought-provoking. Measuring resilience is something that I had never thought about. And today, my seniors have made me think about it, which is something we would take forward. And thanks to everyone present here, all the audience present here. It was like it was a huge set of people with diverse background, and a lot of youth were also involved, which is very happy to see. And I would, since it's being an inaugural session, it's very nice to have all these people here. And I would like to request all of the people present here to continue the support for the next 19 months of our plan. And like Sir said, it's usually the 20th of every month that we are planning to have this session, which we are trying to stick to. But this month it was different because of the inaugural sessions and a few plans that we had ahead. So based on that, this first session will be on 30th, and I would like to invite all of you to be there. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, sir. And with this, I would like to end the session. If you have any further queries or any feedback, you please feel free to contact us. And we will.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Chapter.